This concept is fire. Today we're taking a look at the custom Air Jordan 4 Snorlax. Welcome back to Kicks on Kicks, my channel where I review sneakers. I'm bjkicks, by the way. Now, today we're taking a look at a pretty interesting shoe, the origins of which are pretty cool to me. So this is the Air Jordan 4 Snorlax, and this is a shoe that started off as just a custom design that was going around by a fellow named Andrew Chiou. And it was going around on Twitter and Instagram, started making its rounds. I think some of the sneaker blogs picked it up. And then, of course, it got so popular that all of a sudden the Chinese replica manufacturers started manufacturing them. And now they're a real shoe available to a lot of people online. So we're going to take a look at the shoe. I'm going to show you the packaging and just break down some of the design details, and we'll get about it here. So before we do, huge shout out to Pick Pop for donating this pair to the channel for review. Now, let's darken this up so you guys can really appreciate what's going on here. All right, I had to turn my brightness down a little bit just so that you can see all of the colors and the shades and really appreciate what all is going on this shoe. So this is starting from the bottom. It's your typical Air Jordan 4 outsole, right? So you've got hits of a sort of gray, a dark, deep turquoise green, maybe even darker than turquoise. We got some brown here and a sort of brownish cream color in the middle as well. And that's really cool. What's also really cool about this is, like, you can see there's like sort of paint strokes and brush strokes all over here. So it's not just like solid colored, but it's almost a textured look to the outsole. And that look continues up through the midsole as well. So you've got that same sort of grayish base with these brown strokes sort of all over it. And the same with your sort of darker sail type color on the midsole toward the back of the midsole. But you got this sort of rusty brown, again, streaking throughout. On your upper portion of the midsole, it's also brown. But you'll notice it's actually, even this part is two-toned, where you've got a darker brown at the bottom, a lighter brown at the top, really just sort of highlighting that sort of shading that you would see on an anime TV show, right? Which is really cool. Now, again, this was a concept designed by Andrew Chiou. And of course, as the name implies, these are modeled after the Pokemon Snorlax. So if you've seen Snorlax, you'll completely understand the inspiration for this. Now, he's also done other designs for other sneakers, including like some Charizard dunks. Was it Ghastly, the purple joint? Anyway, lots of that going on. So you'll see that sort of cell shading or dual shading throughout the sneaker as we move on to the upper. So it's important to note, I guess, that the original shoe that Andrew customized was a military black Jordan 4. So you've got that nice gray suede front. Here it looks more tan than gray. And I don't know if he actually dyed his original pair or not. But then you've got this tumbled leather in this sort of aged sail-ish color, like a pale yellow cream all throughout. And then you'll see toward your heel counter, it's a darker, that darker cream, almost like, I don't know, light coffee brown there around your heel. Moving on to the back, you've got your Nike Air on the back, which your military black Jordan 4 didn't have Nike Air. So that's a cool touch for these, for those of you going through these manufacturers to get this. You get the Nike Air on the back with a sort of like that same sort of turquoise-ish color, that greenish color, but with some dull white-ish gray brush strokes on it. Everything just looks like it's done by hand. And you've also got like a sort of cream Nike Air on the back. Moving on to the rest of your upper, you'll notice like this top panel is actually like a really low-haired suede or nubuck. It's not suede, it's nubuck. And you've got that same sort of thing going on. You got the lighter turquoise-ish green, aqua green maybe, and then On your shadowy portions, you've got the darker green. So that's cool, a nice little design piece as well. And then moving on to your tongue and look at your cages, you've got that same sort of aqua green on top of a black netting there. You got your wings in that turquoise with the whitish brush strokes, brown at the ends on your wing tips, just again to kind of bring that full Snorlax picture home. And then of course your flight tag, your Jumpman flight tag, was like the darkish aqua green with the almost coffee stained brown on the tag. And that's the shoe. Now, we looked at the shoe. Let's take a quick look at the packaging, because the packaging is super dope as well. So looking at your box, you've got your Air Jordan flight tag, but you've also got the silhouette or the outline of the Pokemon Snorlax around it. And so you can clearly see where all these color inspirations on the shoe come from. You got your brown on his paws, on his feet. You know what I'm saying? You got your brown on the Jumpman there. You got that nice turquoise on the flight, and then hits of white as well for his fingernails or what have you. Now this is KNCW Paris. I don't know if that's like the design house that Andrew works for or what that is, / Jordan or Jumpman Air. This shoe name, Air Jordan 4 Snorlax. The colors, slate, vanilla ice, and coffee liquor. I got mine in a size 9. But yeah, you can either see Snorlax Jordan 4, original design by Andrew Chiou. But also another little detail that you don't really see inside of Jordans often. And maybe now that these customizers are doing their thing, Jordan brand will do more of this. But even the paper is inspired by Pokemon manga. And so you've actually got the pages. Like you got pages of Ash, Ninja Koga. You got, Pokemon being Pokemon things. So that's really cool. You take out your tissue paper and read a bit of the story if you wanted to. Look at my man Ash Ketchum over there. Catch them all, Ash. But yeah, so that's that part. Let me pull out the other shoe though real quick, just to show you some of the extras you get with it. So same shoe here, but you'll notice that you've got your standard Air Jordan 4 little hang tag, but you've got it in that nice little aqua color there. And then you get a bunch of extra laces. So they come with the sail laces in set, but you also get like this sort of turquoise-ish color and the coffee brown color, which I can't lie, I think the coffee color might look the best in here. So I'll probably try those out on feet. If you want to see me wearing these on feet and stuff like that, tune into my IG. That's where I'll post stuff like that. But yeah, man, that's the shoe. That was the packaging. Those were the extras. As far as legit checking, if you didn't buy these from the customizer, they're not an official custom. But I mean, you can buy them from a factory. Do reps count as customs? I feel like that's an age-old question, and not one that we're going to answer here. But hey, this is not an official shoe, so therefore there is no legit checking, because even if it was official, it wouldn't be official. Anyway, that's going to do it for me. Huge shout out again to Pick Pop for sending this pair over for review. I'll catch you guys in another one real soon. Peace.